Yeah, we back. Mop Your Material Mobcast episode 74. Back to the trap. Back to the trap. And while we on the subject of trap, let's talk about arguably the king of trap music, T.I. versus 50 Cent. You know, G Unit stay in the news, man. One reason or another, you know. So yeah, man. Lately, T.I. been taking shots at 50 Cent, claiming that uh 50 doesn't want any smoke with him in a versus battle. And being that 50 Cent has been winning for so long, I guess people are finally wanting to see a dent in the man's armor. Or just because his range of influence in the media makes him the best target if you're trying to go viral and get some motion going. Now, as a fan of both 50 and T.I., more so 50, you know what I'm saying? I had to sit back and think, about this shit. And while people are acting like this is some lopsided discussion, I realized that 50 Cent and T.I. have kind of had the same career. Their first album either didn't come out, got leaked, like 50 did, or didn't perform well commercially, but still had a cultural impact, like on the game, particularly in the streets. And after their first record deals fell through or didn't work out, they went on a crazy mixtape run. Now, 50's mixtape run was a lot more insane than T.I.'s, but you could say that the Gangsta Grill series kind of birthed from the whole We in the Streets mixtape series with T.I. and PSC. You know what I'm saying? And then that mixtape run for both of them landed them, major label deals. After that, they put out about 4 to 5 albums, had monster hits before slowing down on the music to focus on acting, television, and other like media ventures. They dropped books and all of that. Now, this shit go crazy because 50 posted being typical 50 posted the shit, T.I.'s Crime Stoppers Atlanta, uh T.I.'s Crime Stoppers Atlanta commercial, and the footage of him on the stand testifying against Hosea Thomas, for the murder of Falant Johnson. That was a childhood friend and, it's like personal assistant type shit or something like that. Right? Now, after this, T.I. got tight and, like playing with your name and shit. Now, T.I. is saying that he got paperwork on 50 that exposes him as a rat. Now, when it comes to people saying they got paperwork on 50 Cent, you kind of got to go Sunshine Anderson on the nigga, heard it all before. Because we've heard all of that before. We've seen the fake police reports and restraining orders put out there by Ja Rule just to turn around and have one of the main people investigating G Unit, among other rappers in the city, Billy Courtney, Derek Parker, you know. And Billy Courtney said that even when 50 had gotten shot up, he refused to identify who shot him. On multiple occasions, he refused. But Tip, he ended up teaching Atlanta niggas how to give a whole nother kind of tip. Not the tip you give at Magic City when you know, making it rain. The one that you give to Crime Stoppers Atlanta when you realize that you at the end of your rope, rent due, and you can use that reward money. He was so influential and effective that he inspired an entire new generation that transformed Atlanta from a place that was called Moblanta when Meech and them was out there to being called Ratlanta now. One could argue that seeing T.I. doing the Crime Stoppers Atlanta commercial inspired Gunner's rat ass by showing him that you could be a simp and talk all that pimping shit all day. And you could talk all that gangster shit and turn around and give a statement or testify in open court and give an Alfred plea and still be a household name in the rap game. For the last 26 years, they've been trying to push or put the snitch narrative or a snitch jacket on 50 using every tactic imaginable. Not one shredded pizza, not one shred of paper, not one drop of ink verified. But T.I., we got actual video footage of him taking the stand at a murder trial as a witness for the prosecution that resulted in a guilty verdict and a conviction. I think that nigga got like 60-something years. Now, when you think about artists doing verses, you know, many of them have done it because, you know, it caused the subsequent boost in streams. Maybe 50 Cent doesn't want to do a verses because he doesn't need a boost in streams. Even without having dropped an album or, you know, a cohesive project in God knows how long, he's still breaking streaming records out here. Meanwhile, T.I. is out here stealing fashion secrets from Detroit Diamond. Shout out Detroit Diamond. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, T.I., all this the paperwork shit. Listen to me, my nigga. We know you don't got no paperwork on 50 for no other reason than if 50 was a snitch, you can't tell me that Kenneth Supreme McGriff wouldn't have put that in the documentary when he was talking about all the rats, Bimmy and all that. And Prince Miller, since he been home, has either directly or indirectly insinuated that 50 kept it solid. He ain't do no telling. Even the narrative that niggas is pushing about the whole ghetto Quran thing and niggas looking at 50 as a rat for the ghetto Quran shit, we know now that that ain't true. But T.I., your whole legal history suspect, nigga. And to be honest with you, them bullets in Cincinnati is really like not only took your homeboy's life, but it messed up your whole career. I mean, your street credibility never really recovered. The king, partner. But T.I., you got some hits. Like, you and 50 both got some hits. It would actually be a good version. It would be one of them situations where I know damn near every song. But, Chip, you not, 50 ain't thinking about you right now, dog. You know what I'm saying? 50's involvement with the verses will probably be to the extent of it might get thrown at the G-Dome in Shreveport. But I don't think 50, I don't think 50 gonna go with it. If 50 do a verses, he might do it like if they say it's him and Jay. But then I don't think either one of them want to do a verses. But let me know what y'all think, man. Who would y'all have in the verses? 50 Cent or T.I.? Both dope artists. Both got hits. And kind of the same layout in the career. But, yeah. That's what's going on, man. T.I. and the verses against 50 Cent. Let us know who y'all got. You know what I'm saying? The Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 74. That's going to be our show for the day. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. Because if not,
you motherfuckers is dead, nigga.
It's your boy Daylight, man. Daylight TV. I'm out of here.